Hello everyone. This video we are going to look for cross elasticity of demand. This will come under economics. Okay, so those who are studying for schooling for 11th and 12th, or else those who are preparing for any competitive examination like NET examination, SET, or any other government examination, this topic will be very helpful to you. So from here I'm going to explain to you in a simple example. Okay, as well as we are going to look for a couple of questions which is asked for competitive examination, and I will give you 3 or 4 questions to you for testing how you understood this topic. Okay, so let's see what is cross elasticity of demand. So we need to know the meaning of cross elasticity of demand. Cross in a sense between two different items. So from the word itself, you know, cross, that is how we can put for cross with the help of two line, right? As the same way from here, it's a two different item, two different products. That is what cross. Elasticity in a sense, a responsiveness, that how much you're responding if there is any small changes for the price or income. Okay, that's what. How much demand changes. Suppose if the demand changes 10 to 20 in a sense, you need to compare with the price, or else from your income how much it is affecting. Okay, how you're responding, that is called it as elasticity. And for demand, if you're looking, willingness plus ability to pay. Say for example, for the quantity of the sugar, it is required for you 1 kg, but the prices will be higher. In a sense, what you will do, you will buy for half kg, right? So your willingness, you will check it, as well as your payment, how much amount you're holding with your hand, that is also you will compare. That's called it as demand. Okay, so cross elasticity of demand, in a sense, you are comparing with the two product. So how much of amount you are holding, how much it's required for you, for that how much it's required for your demand, based on that you are going to buy a product. Okay, so that's called it as cross elasticity of demand. So normally we can say, what is a formula we can use it for calculating this cross elasticity of demand. So we can measure the demand for one product changes when price of another product changes. Okay, so that is what we have provided over here. Cross elasticity of demand, for the symbol is XED. That's what given over here. So from here I have mentioned for demand. So demand will be demand, that is quantity demand, need to come as numerator, and percentage of changes will come under for denominator, because cross in a sense two, right? So that's the reason good A over here and good B over here. So should not put for same good A and good A in a sense, that is wrong. So sometimes if they are asking for MCQ, they will provide these things. So that's very important. Cross in a sense, you can keep in mind two goods. So it should be two different goods. In the top it will come for demand, and the bottom it will come for price. Okay, so right now you can understand what is a formula we are using to calculate for cross elasticity of demand. Then we can look for what are the types of cross elasticity of demand. Major types, there are 3 types, that is positive, negative, as well as zero cross elasticity. So right now we can look what is positive cross elasticity. From the word itself, it's available positive. It means what? Product A increases, product B is also increases. It means positive. So which kind of product will increase like that? It is a substitute goods. It's a substitute products. So positive in a sense, what? Increase. Product A is also increase and product B is also increase. So which kind of goods it will increase? That is a substitute goods. Okay. Say for example, if the tea price will be increased, so automatically what will happen? The coffee demand will increase. So that's the example given over here. The price of coffee increase, in a sense, demand of tea is also increase. Suppose price of tea is increase, in a sense, the demand of coffee will increase. So it will be a same direction. That's what. As a same another example for Pepsi I have given. Suppose if the price of Pepsi increases, the demand of Coke is also increased. Why it is increased? Because consumers switch to the alternative. Say for example, one product will be increased. So what you will think, general public, they will look for the another product which has same substitute, right? Which has produced for same thing. That is what you will look. So that call it as positive cross elasticity. And the next one, substitute goods we looked. So what are the substitute goods will be there? That is a perfect substitute as well as imperfect substitutes. So perfect in a sense, from the word itself it is available. Perfect when we can say, if it is available, anything will be 100% in a sense we can say for perfect, right? Suppose if you're going and looking for a bride and groom, suppose you're looking for a bride, and the groom friends, they are telling, Haida, your bride is perfectly matched. It means what? It's 100% matchable to you. So perfect in a sense, keep in mind it is 100%. Okay, and substitute normally, it is an alternative. So two goods that can replace each other completely. So there is no difference between them except for the prices. Okay, say for example, if you're purchasing for any atta, okay, so you're buying for the atta for one company along with the in another company. So which company is giving for more marketing, that respective product price will little higher, while compared with those company did not provide for marketing, right? Because that marketing cost and all they are collecting to the product only. Say for example, you can take it over here as a sugar, the quality will be the same, but brand will differ. Depends upon the brand, the price is also differ, but the quality will be 100% unique, right? So that's called it as perfect substitute. In another one, we can look for imperfect substitute. What is imperfect substitute? From the word itself, it's available imperfect. It means what? Partial. So goods that can replace each other partially but not fully. Okay. So consumers notice difference in quality, taste, brand, or features. Say for example, you can say for tea and coffee also. The tea taste may not available for the coffee. Okay. The coffee taste may not available for the tea. Okay. So in Starbucks, coffee taste may not available for normal coffee which we are preparing in a home, right? So these kind of taste difference will be there and quality difference will be there. And from here I have given for two picture, that is bus and metro. Suppose if you want to go for particular place, either you can choose for bus or else from the metro, but all the people will say both the quality will be 100% same. Never. Because some people, they will say if I'm traveling for the bus I will get vomiting like that, right? I My health that is suitable for metro and train only, it's not suitable for bus or car like that. But we can enter for respective destination, but the preference of mode of transportation will be differ each and every person. Okay, so that's for imperfect substitutes. And next one, we can go for negative cross elasticity of demand. From the word itself, it's available negative. It means what? One is increase and another one is decrease. So product A will be increased for the price in a sense. The demand of product B automatically decrease. It means what? Inverse relationship. That is a negative relationship. So what kind of goods it's having for negative relationship? That is a complementary goods. So what are complementary goods? Say for example, if the car price will increase, so what will happen? The customer will not, the consumers never buy for car. So automatically the petrol prices will drop down. Okay. So look over here, the price of car increases in a sense, demand of petrol will decrease. There should be an inverse relationship. And another example, the printer cost will increase in a sense, the cartridge cost. Okay, the ink of cartridges will decrease. Okay, that's what given over here. And why? What's the reason? These goods are used together only. So without cartridge we cannot use for printer, without petrol we cannot use for the car. Okay, it should be interrelated. It means complementary goods. It's very important. And another one, zero cross elasticity of demand. What is zero cost cross elasticity of demand? In a sense, if the price of product A changes and product B does not change for the demand, price can change, demand never change, because there is no relationship between these two products. That's what we call it as unrelated goods. Okay. we can say for unrelated goods. From here, I have given for the example of shoe as well as milk. If the shoe price will increase, the milk price never change. Okay, the demand for milk is also never change. In another example, bread as well as for mobile phone. These two from here itself, there is no interrelation, right? The bread price will increase. What will be the effect will happen for mobile phone? Nothing. There is no changes. Got it. So, unrelated goods, whatever price changes happen, there is no demand will change. And what's the reason for this? Because the goods have, there is no relationship. Shoe and milk have any relationship? No. So, without having any relationship, so there is no changes will be occurred. Okay. So, it means zero relationship. We can call it as zero. So now we gone through all those things for the types as well as meaning and everything. So this will be the summary table. This will very helpful if you're preparing for competitive examinations. Okay, so for positive, in a sense, we looked for the relationship, that is substitute goods. Okay, what is substitute goods? Demand moves in a same direction, that is increase, in a sense, product A price as well as product B demand will increase. And another one, very high positive or infinitive. Sometimes they will provide for very high positive or else infinitive. That's for perfect substitute. It is 100%, correct. And demand moves completely. That is one product to another product they will shift. Say for example, I am buying for Maggi noodle right now, and completely I will shift for in another that is a for the sugar, right? One company I'm purchasing right now, I can switch over for another company because of the price variations, but quality will be the same. And the next one, moderate high. High I have given, in a sense, it is moderate high positive, because substitute goods always positive. If it is a perfect substitute, very high positive. If it is an imperfect substitute, moderate high positive. Okay, moderate positive. So demand moves partially only. And complement goods will be negative. Okay, and demand moves opposite direction. If it is one, price increases for product A and product B, demand will decrease. And the last one will be zero, that is unrelated goods. There is no effect of demand. Okay, the price increases and demand, there is no effect will they. Suppose if the demand will increase, there is no effect of the price of another product. So this is what the question for you. I have given for 4 questions. You have to answer with a command. Okay. So cross elasticity of demand, Coke and Pepsi. Coke and Pepsi related to which kind of goods, and it is coming for positive or negative or zero or infinitive or highly positive or moderate positive. That is what you need to write it. So these 4 things, okay, car and petrol, pen and pencil, tea and sugar, you need to comment below. Now we are going to look for 10 questions related to cross elasticity of demand, which we looked right now. So the question number 1, for substitute cross elasticity of demand. Substitute, in a sense, what? It is positive. So the answer is positive. Second question, if the cross elasticity of demand between two goods is negative. Negative, in a sense, what? Complementary goods. Okay, so the answer is complementary goods. Substitute goods is positive, complementary goods is negative, independent goods is zero. Okay, so that's the thing. And for the next one, cross elasticity of demand measures. Okay, how we can calculate? Changes in quantity demanded due to changes in own price? No. Changes in quantity demanded due to changes in price of related goods? Exactly. Okay, so this is what. And changes in supply due to changes in price? No. Changes in demand due to changes in income? That is also wrong. So the answer is changes in quantity demanded due to changes in price. The upper hand will be, numerator will be quantity demanded, down will be price. And for the next query, if the price of tea increases and demand for coffee increases, the relationship between the two goods, tea increases and coffee also increase. See here, increase, 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 in a sense, what? Substitute goods. So answer is substitute goods. And question number 5, cross elasticity of demand between petrol and car is likely to be. Just now we looked, right? So petrol and car will be negative relationship, right? It is negative. And question number 6, if cross elasticity of demand between two goods equal to 0, see here equal to 0, the goods are independent goods. Okay. And question number 7, cross elasticity of demand can be used to identify substitute goods, complementary goods, independent goods. These all will be there, right? We look for the types of cross elasticity of demand: substitute, complementary, and independent. So the answer is all of the above. Sometimes they will provide for positive, negative, as well as no also. Okay, so that also you can keep in mind. And for the next question, which of the following goods has high positive cross elasticity? See here, high positive, that is perfect substitute. Okay, positive, if it is coming in a sense, you can consider as substitute product. So you can look over here, tea and coffee, substitute. Car and petrol, no, it is complementary. Bread and butter, no, complementary. Pen and ink, no. Okay, so which is the answer? Tea and coffee. So this is what the answer for high positive cross elasticity. And for question number 9, the price of goods Y increases, the demand for good X decreases, the goods are. So one is increase and another one is decrease. It means what? Inverse relationship. So inverse relationship in a sense, it is complementary goods. Okay. And cross elasticity of demand is calculated. From here, the formula point of view they have given. So the answer is the percentage, that numerator will be demand, denominator will be changes in price. So if you're looking the first one, percentage changes in demand and percentage changes in own price, that's wrong. And second one, percentage changes in demand and percentage changes in income, that is also wrong. And demand and percentage changes in price, see here price, so this is the correct one. And the last one, you can look changes in supply and changes in price, and that's wrong. So answer is C. So this is the same query I have given earlier also. So what will be the answer? Just you can put it down from the comment. Suppose if you require any other topic related to economics, that is also you can comment below. I will put a video on it. Suppose if you understood this one clearly for cross elasticity of demand, that also you can comment below. That is very helpful to me to do for more video, which is helpful for NET as well as set examination people, as well as grade 11 and 12 examination school people also. Okay, school student also. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this. Bye.